Welcome to Under the Hardwood Breakdowns. Today we will be breaking down the New Orleans Pelicans and all the problems that I have with their offense. So one of the big parts that people have been blaming right now is Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball hasn't been playing as well as he has recently. It's been not as good, but he's been doing the little things. He's been great defensively, but the spacing for him hasn't been good. Right here, Steven Adams doesn't make sense on this team. Setting a pick and roll with Lonzo does not make sense. That spacing's horrible. Look at Ingram here. Look at that. That's no spacing whatsoever. Lonzo and Bledsoe aren't great floor spacers. In order for Lonzo to be a good floor spacer, he needs another good shooter there. He doesn't have that right now. And making Ingram and Zion work hard for their shots like Ingram was trying to do over there is not a good option. Right here, we have Bledsoe is going to start attacking the rim. Good pump fake, but look at that spacing. Zion and Steven Adams right next to each other. Let's just say they have a shooter instead of Steven Adams. Lob to Zion, Zion needs easier baskets, and it would be really good for their offense. Bledsoe, they're letting him shoot, They say, okay, go shoot that, They'll leave him open, and then they'll close out to him. Let's look right here. He's left open, a closeout, That's what teams want. They're fine with that. They consider that good defense on Bledsoe because he's not a good shooter. Let's look here again. Same thing. He made it this time, but they're going to close out to him like that, and they'll live with that. They'll live with the results. Right here, look at that spacing. 4 people in the paint. That's not easy. Give them shooters. This is not built around anyone on the team. Look, Steven Adams, he shouldn't be working hard for his shots. I understand that he's not an ideal fit, but, he shouldn't be working hard for his shots. What they need to do is play fast, They can't play exactly fast with Steven Adams, but playing fast is the way, you can have Lonzo Ball work better, Zion work better. Even Ingram might even get better shots that way. But playing slow, like in 1980s, 1990s, it doesn't make sense. This team is not built like that. The NBA is not built like that. You see right here, Drew Holiday was actually a threat from 3. Brandon Ingram was a threat from 3. Bledsoe right now is not a threat from 3. So Lonzo's supposed to be the second best shooter in that lineup, which isn't exactly the best thing. You don't want that. One solution to this, of course, is they're going to have to trade for Bradley Beal. There's going to be a big bidding war for him. Extremely big bidding war for him. But they have to go for it. Bradley Beal next to Zion and Brandon Ingram would be crazy spacing for them. They would not need to work as hard as they are right now for their shots. And that's exactly what they need. They have to trade Lonzo. If they want to keep Lonzo, they have to play fast with him. Otherwise, I think they have to replace him because him as a 3-and-D guard does not make sense. Bradley Beal would replace Bledsoe. Bledsoe's horrible right now in terms of spacing. He is okay defensively. He is overrated there. But, replacing Bledsoe with Bradley Beal, Bledsoe right now cannot throw a rock in a pond, Replacing him with a knockdown shooter, that's something that they need. And that's something that would be very good for them. Steven Adams, they can't exactly replace him. No one I see taking that contract. But if they could have replaced him with, if Brook Lopez becomes available, they have to go jump on that. Brook Lopez as a rim protector would be a lot better than what Steven Adams is because he would space the floor for Zion. Surrounding Zion with shooters like Giannis has had would be great for them and would also help them in the long run. They would then become a playoff contender and maybe a championship contender in a few years if they continue building right. So that will do for this week's Under the Hardwood Breakdown. Thank you for listening, please, and we'll hope to see you next week.